What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian Rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
Probably not.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
Yeah, let's keep talking to her. Even though she clearly just wants to go and is very sad, I have questions.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
She sounds so sad. Fine, I will go. I will leave you alone now, in your sadness and grief.
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Holy crap, they give me 144,000 gold or whatever? Alright, so that is that. Well, DLC apparently done. That is everything. Are there more hostages for me to find? I don't think I ever really looked down there. There's seemingly a lot of doors around here that they're really just not going to let me through. Everybody's a big fan of the giant tree in the middle of the important building motif, as seemingly galaxy-wide. But apparently, that is it. Nothing else is green that I can see, so they're not really letting me go anywhere else. I don't even remember how to get out of here, to be honest with you. Was it here? No. Now, all of this, and there is nowhere for me to go. I just had to find the last guy. It was on this level, wasn't it? How the hell do I get out of here? They're not really telling me from the map there. Is it in the middle? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I knew it was on this side somewhere. Simon.
You can't imagine how much you've done for all of us.
I can imagine how much I've done, actually. I did it. I was there the whole time. What a weird thing to say. But that is seemingly all that we can do on the asteroid. Let's head back to the Normandy. We have the rest of the stellar solar system, whatever you want to call it, to explore. And then we might head to Pinnacle Station. Probably not, though. Alright, so there's the asteroid. It's far away from Terra Nova now. Can I land here too? I cannot. Looked like I should be able to, but then there's no option. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony and the first beyond the Charon mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. Though banded by a harsh equatorial desert, areas closer to the poles are temperate. The pace of development was modest until the extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in the 2170s. This rare metal, required in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles, attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investment from throughout Alliance space. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 30% rise in population, and growth does not appear to be slowing. 4.4 million. This is one of the highest populations that we've seen. The capital is Scott. Apparently that's the name of a city. It's always kind of bothered me in games like this when they have really low populations. This is seemingly like enough for me, 4.4 million. But when you go to other places and it's like, there are 20,000 people here, like on the whole world, like there's more people in my town than that. All right, here's the gas giant boar. There's apparently nothing here. It's got 90 moons though. Here we can find Tyre. Tyre has nothing as well. Loki? Come on, Loki. Trick me into something they didn't. That is kind of disappointing. Kind of disappointing indeed. I think we have time to at least check out Pinnacle Station. From what I understand, it is not as good as the other DLC, as Bring Down the Sky, which we just completed. Not as good at all. From what I hear, Bring Down the Sky was about $5. If you consider Mass Effect worth $60, $5 for Bring Down the Sky is not asking too much, if you ask me. Not asking too much at all. All right, we'll check out Pitashi. Nothing. Nothing at all. Not nearly as bad. Oh, there was something like here. There we go. I saw it that time. But there's nothing on it anyway. Did I already explore this? Oh, it's the Phoenix Station, or Phoenix system. So yes, I did explore it. I just didn't have access to Pinnacle Station until now. The asteroid-based Pinnacle Station was originally constructed by the Turians to function as a concealed command center during the Krogan rebellions. It has been retrofitted as a military training facility for all high-level special operations teams employed by the Council. The station's combat simulator allows teams to train under a variety of hazardous conditions. Yeah, that's what I understood, that it was kind of all a simulation, and therefore people were not fans of it. Oh, new codex entry. We will see what is good here. Update, Bring Down the Sky. Oh, that showed up. I don't know when that showed up. Human cultures remain linguistically divided. Some converse in Spanish, others in Mandarin, Arabic, Swahili, etc. Every alien race has their own equally broad panoply of languages and dialects. Most individuals know only their mother tongue and rely on machine translation. Modern portable computers allow anyone with a few hundred credits of equipment to enjoy seamless, real-time translation of alien languages, courtesy of handheld PDAs, computers in clothing or jewelry, or subdermal implants. Without fast and accurate translation, galactic trade and culture could not exist. Governments provide subsidized software updated through the public extranet on the fly, often as users approach spaceport customs facilities. Even the Batarians, who isolated themselves from galactic society nearly 2 decades ago, take pains to provide up-to-date glossaries and linguistic rules, though most suspect this is only so they can continue exporting propaganda. It is still considered broad-minded and practical to be able to speak without machine aid. Children often take courses in alien language, and most races can speak the simplified artificial trade tongue with little difficulty. Some species must rely on machine translation to interact with the rest of the galaxy. Hanar, for example, cannot reproduce the spoken language of any humanoid species, and other races cannot reproduce Hanar bioluminescence without mechanical aid. Newly discovered and obscure races don't have machine translation available until the linguists have had time to study them. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You can't make a universal translator. You can translate the things you know, though. All right, Pinnacle Station. Pinnacle Station is a Turian space station that has been retrofitted as a military training facility by the Council. Invitees participate in a series of simulated combat encounters and compete against other participants. So essentially, we're coming here for a contest. Oh, update on non-council races. This is probably what just got updated.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
That fills in a lot of blanks for me. Well, it actually reminded me of stuff that was told to me at the beginning of the game that I've kind of since forgotten. It would have been nice to have this picture so I could identify, oh, that's a Batarian, so that I would have remembered that later on. But maybe that's just me. Why would they give it to me in the DLC? How you guys doing?
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Oh.
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator.
So my reputation precedes me, does it? Cannot talk to any of these people. Oh, there we go. How you doing?
Commander Shepard.
Nice to see you.
Go pester Ahern, human. I'm on duty.
Are you guys louder than like everybody else? There's humans here. That's not what I expected. How you doing, Admiral?
Ah, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
Let's get to it. Or, no, it's nice to meet you, I guess.
I'm glad I got the invite. Where do we begin?
I got an invite?
You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fared against your competitors.
Have you officially introduced this to me yet, or not? Am I just supposed to know what Pinnacle Station is? Good thing I looked it up then.
How does the simulator work?
Talk to tech specialist Auckland if you want the technical explanation. Basically, it creates combat scenarios that allow our operatives to build their skills in a safe but realistic environment.
I'm gonna suck at this, aren't I?
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best. Alliance operatives travel here from all over to try their hand at the simulator. The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
Really? Because I've never heard of this before.
How do I try out a combat scenario?
Go talk to Auckland over in the staging area. He'll set you up and let you choose a scenario.
Who will I be competing against?
The best of the best.
Didn't I already
The scores are tallied,
ask
and
that?
the winners appear on these monitors for all to see. Get your name there, and the entire Alliance will know about it.
So you run the station and the training here.
There we go.
Last I checked. It's better than a desk job and a hell of a lot better than retirement. The facility is magnificent. It has all the technological marvels a commander needs to train the perfect soldier. The Turians give their advice. Every so often, I listen to them.
Alright, I guess that's good enough.
Thanks for the info.
Carry on.
New journal entry for that. We actually get the assignment. Talk to Auckland. They just want us to seemingly compete here in combat scenarios. Anybody like here? How you doing, buddy? Why are the Turians like out front and you guys back here? Wait, you're not Auckland, so I can talk to you. How you doing, buddy?
Don't worry, Commander. Ahern's tough to impress.
Yeah, I have a feeling I won't be getting any high scores today. Just a thought that I had. How you guys doing? Got a sorry commandos here. And a Solarian. Can check scores. I have a feeling they want me to be here a lot. This was going to be like their multiplayer aspect of Mass Effect. That's what I've gathered so far. Alright, so time trial. Shepard. Nothing. Why did I have to switch to these kind of controls? Alright, then there's a tropical, volcanic, which is locked. There's survival. I don't understand. There's like 3 maps and 3 different versions of it. That's what I gathered. That's what I gathered. Alright. We'll talk to Kelborum.
Get me back in that simulator. Nothing makes my day like stomping synthetics.
He's gonna have the Mass Effect equivalent of a holodeck addiction, isn't he? Oh, you're a Solarian. Wait, you guys only have 3 fingers on each hand? You're supposed to be like intelligence officers. You should have more fingers.
So you must be the famous Commander Shepard.
Very famous.
I'm tech specialist Alud Akron, lead programmer on the combat simulator. Do you need something? I'm sure I have a few minutes before someone forgets their password and comes crying to me for help.
Yeah, we'll just investigate for the time being. Tell me about the simulator.
So how does this work?
It's a combination of holographic images and kinetic barriers. Holographic images help you see the objects, and the kinetic barriers keep you from walking through them.
Yeah, I got it was all virtual.
Can't wait to see it in action.
How exciting for me. Do you need anything else?
I didn't realize that Solarians were so sarcastic.
What am I supposed to be doing in these simulations?
That depends on the combat mode. We have time trial, capture, hunt, and survival modes.
Yeah, what are those exactly?
What are the capture mode objectives?
Capture all designated control points as quickly as possible. The faster you capture all the control points, the higher your score.
Survival, I just survive?
What's survival mode all about?
Fend off waves of enemies for as long as possible. When the squad leader goes down, the mission ends. The longer you survive, the higher your score.
What's the goal in the hunt mode?
Defeat as many enemies as you can before the countdown timer reaches 0. You get additional time for every enemy you defeat. The more enemies you kill, the higher your score.
That sounds like what time trial would be, so then what's time trial?
What's my mission in time trial mode?
You and your squad must defeat all enemies as quickly as possible. The quicker you defeat all the hostiles, the higher your score.
That sounds very similar to hunt mode to me.
I got it.
Splendid.
One last thing. How you doing, buddy?
What's with the attitude?
I'm a technical genius on a station full of soldiers who only respect battlefield prowess. It's more than a little frustrating.
I like you. Will that boost my score?
You help keep these soldiers at their best. That's extremely valuable.
I suppose so. It would just be nice to get credit for it once in a while.
All right, I think that is...
I'll be back another time.
Then go play somewhere else. I have work to do.
That is enough for now. I got a codex entry and a journal entry for that. That's not what I expected, but I'll take a look. Update on Pinnacle Station, the combat simulator. In the absence of realistic terrain or equipment, military organizations will often make use of a combat simulator as a method of training soldiers for varied combat environments. They do that now. Holographic projectors are used to create visual representations of opponents and obstacles. Kinetic barriers are then cast to prevent participants from passing through the obstacles and terrain. Kinetic barriers are also used to simulate weapon damage and shock waves. However, while most trainers argue that pain is the best teacher, all government-sponsored combat simulators are required to make use of extensive safety protocols to prevent any serious permanent damage to participants. As you might expect. As you might expect. Also got a journal entry. Get the top score in 8 missions? Oh. They're not beating around the bush here. They're not like, try one of them out. No, straight in. You better get the top score 8 times. And we will attempt that next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Mass Effect. I've been Baller Scoop. I've been joined, as always, by the soon-to-embarrass herself, Mariah Shepard. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.